Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be taking you through my hair care routine. So this is something I will usually do once a week, depending on obviously when I need my hair to be washed. So it does kind of change every week, but today is Sunday, so I'm going to wash my hair ready for the week. So it's actually Sunday morning now, so I'm going to take you through what I do on a morning, and then obviously I'll catch up with you later on tonight and I'll take you through what I do later on in the day. So what I'm going to do this morning is my hair is obviously definitely due a wash. It's pretty dirty, it's been in the spun for a couple of days. So I'm going to go in with my castor oil this morning. A lot of people put this in and leave it in overnight, but I spoke about in my hair care routine why I don't like to do that. I like to leave it in during the day just so it doesn't kind of get on my pillow. I don't roll in it, it doesn't get on my face. So I usually put it in on a day when I'm not doing anything. So today's Sunday. I'm really not doing anything. I'm going to go for a nice long walk and then I'm just going to chill out. So I'm going to put this in this morning, leave it in all day, and then I'll wash it out later tonight. So my hair is in a scratchy bun right now. I'm just going to take it down and then I'm just going to take the castor oil and just pour, I don't know, not that much. Rub it between my hands. It is really thick and viscous, like it's not the best. And then I'm just going to push it through like that, and then just start working it through, mainly through the roots, through the tops, and it really doesn't feel nice. It feels really sticky, it feels awful, and it looks awful, but it really helps with the condition and the thickness of your hair. So just push that all through the tops, and then I'm going to take another amount, and I like to put it through the ends as well. I know you mainly need it on the roots, but I just feel like it holds better in the bun if you've got the whole hair coated. So then I just take the ends and I just coat it, and it does feel gross, it really does, but it really honestly does work. So once your hair is literally all coated, all I do is I scrape it back into a really tight bun. Super quick and easy. That literally took 2 seconds. Take an elastic and just put it back into a bun and then go about your day. And then obviously on the night time you can finish off and wash it all out. But yeah, this just looks like a sleek bun for the rest of the day. While I've got my castor oil, I will quickly dip my spoolie inside just a tiny little bit, and then I also run this through my eyebrows and also onto my eyelashes, and this just really helps with thickness and growth of both of those areas. It's just the same again on the other side. And that is it for this morning. So like I said, I'm going to go about my day, I'm going to go for a walk, just chill out, and then I'll pick up with you all later on tonight when I'm going to wash this out and finish off the rest of my hair care routine. Okay, so it is a little bit later on in the day now. I went for a nice long walk. I've still got all this oil in my hair and I've just been sitting out in the garden in my pajama shorts and my crop top because the weather has actually been so nice. So the day is done and I'm ready to go in the shower and rinse this out of my hair. The shampoo and conditioner that I'm going to use is the one that I spoke about in my hair care routine. Again, the link will be down below, but it's the OGX Thick and Full Biotin and Collagen shampoo. And then I just have the matching conditioner. So I'm going to use both of these to basically wash all of this oil out of my hair. So I'll just rinse it in the shower just for a minute or so just to get kind of all the oil wet, and then obviously wash it out and then condition. And then the other thing that I will sometimes do, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it today because I'm going to use a leave-in conditioner, but sometimes I will use this while I'm in the shower as a mask. You can kind of do whatever you want. You can shampoo and condition and use this, or you can use this as a conditioner instead of this. So if I'm going to use it as well as this, I will literally just put it in the ends, leave it for a couple of minutes while you do your other bits and bobs in the shower, and then rinse it out. If you're going to use it instead of a conditioner, then I would put it all the way through like I do with the conditioner. I do take my conditioner all the way up to the top. I know some people don't, they just like to put it in the ends, but through lockdown I've trained my hair to not get greasy as quickly, so I find that I can use conditioner all the way through. I do focus it mostly on the ends, and then whatever's left I just kind of run through the root. So yeah, I'm going to hop in the shower, wash my hair, and then I'll be back to show you all what I do once it's washed. Okay, so we are back. I've just washed my hair in the shower, got out moisturised, and just put my little dressing gown on. So I've had my hair wrapped up in this towel for the time it's took me to do that, so like 15 minutes-ish, just to make sure that it's like damp and not like really wet. So I'm just going to take it out. And a little tip is, if you want to dry your hair, so if it's still a bit too wet, don't use a towel, because the fibres on a towel, if I was to go like that, cause breakage in your hair. So if it's still too wet and you want to dry it, use a t-shirt, so like a bed t-shirt or something, and wrap your t-shirt around and kind of rub it with your t-shirt. You can also put your hair up in a t-shirt if you didn't want to put it up in a towel, but I just put it up. I don't ever kind of rub with it because that does just cause breakage and frizz. So there's a little tip for you all if you didn't know that. Now that my hair is like damp, I'm just going to start with the rest of the routine. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some leave-in conditioner in. So this is the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner and Repair Cream, and you get this like huge tub, and it basically looks like I haven't used any at all, but I've been using this for a good few weeks now because the smallest amount literally goes the longest way. I learned the hard way with this by putting too much in. There was nothing worse. I literally got out the shower, freshly washed, clean hair. I was like, oh, I'm going to use my new leave-in conditioner. It said use a generous amount, so I was like, okay, use a generous amount. I used a generous amount and my hair was just like, it just looked really greasy. It looked like it hadn't been washed, and I'd literally just freshly blow dried it from being washed. So I was super annoyed. I had to use loads of dry shampoo to kind of combat it was sticky as well. It was like greasy and sticky. Just use a little bit. Moral of the story, just use a small amount if you're going to try this. So probably like that much will do my entire head. So I'm just going to rub it between my hands and then literally just pull it through the ends. And it doesn't look like you've got a lot in, but then when you dry it or your hair dries, like, you will have had enough. Don't add more, because when your hair's wet you can't feel that stickiness, or you can't feel that you've got too much in, but as soon as your hair's dry, you will regret it, girl, I tell you. Just work that all in, just to the ends, like so. Then I'm going to go in with 2 different hair oils. I'm going to use macadamia oil in the ends of my hair, so I'm literally just going to use a tiny amount of this because this is really thick. Not as thick as the castor oil, but it is still really thick. Like that much. And then again, rub it between, and this just goes right in the end. Like, do not get this too high into your hair because, like I say, it's really thick. So if you put it too high, again, you'll regret it. And this really helps just to stop split ends, just kind of make it look shiny and just nice and conditioned. That is the first oil. Then the next one that I'm going to use, I've talked about loads of times on my channel already. It is the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Fine Coconut Oil, and I absolutely love this because it's so fine that you can put it all the way through your hair. Like, you don't have to just focus it in the ends like I did with that one. You can just put it wherever you please, and you can't really use too much. Well, you probably can use too much, but don't be kind of too shy with this one. So I've just done about 2.5 pumps, and I'm just going to work it through kind of my entire head. Not like right to the root, but well, yeah, just like that. That's what I'm going to do. Just work it through. Just makes your hair look shiny and just unreal, to be honest. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Hairburst Volume and Growth Elixir. I'm trying to grow my hair out at the minute. I spoke about this again in my hair care video, which is linked down below. I don't know if it works, but I just use it anyways. My hair is growing really fast, but can I solely put it down to this? I'm not really sure, but I just kind of spritz it in. It smells really nice and makes me feel bougie when I get out the shower. So I just kind of spritz it mostly in the root, and then I just do like a little bit down there. And then the last thing I'm going to do is literally just brush it all through with my wet brush, just to kind of distribute all the products that we've put in evenly. So that is literally the end of my hair care routine. It's a lot shorter than what it would be if I was going to blow dry my hair. So if I was going to blow dry my hair, I'd now go in with a ton of heat protection and styling creams and all that kind of good stuff. But I'm not really going anywhere, so I'm not going to put any unnecessary heat on my hair, and I'm just going to let it air dry for today. So that is literally all that I'm going to do. I will do another video, I think, on how I blow dry my hair to kind of get it frizz-free and all the kind of products that I use when I do that. I do already have a video on my favourite hairstyling products, so again I will leave a link down below if you want to go and check that video out. With that being said, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by giving it a like and leaving a comment down below. And while you're here, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!